Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Stella's Knife Obsession. I am Stella. These are two Civivi Brazen. Two Civivi Brazens. They are both mine. One was gifted to me by the mysterious person that sends me knives. And then this one I bought a long time ago. So this is the all blacked out one, as you can see, obviously Stella, with a Tonto. And this one has the drop point, slightly fancier version with the micarta scales and the Damascus blade. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me try to give you a look at that blade. And today we are going to do an episode of Who Wore It Better. And what I am going to compare here is basically, since they both have the same ergos, there's really nothing different except for the blade and the scale material. So micarta versus G10 always wins in my opinion. I am a rich light and micarta freak. I love it. G10, if it's done well enough, is also a very great material. I love Civivi's textured G10. It's very good. I'm glad they did this in black because I believe it is D2. I'm not 100% on that. It might be 14C or something like that. And so I'm just from now on. Even though I prefer silver blades over black blades slightly more. If it's gonna have D2, I will never order D2 again in plain silver because I have just been having some weird luck with it lately, and for some odd reason here in dry but Utah with fires everywhere because it's so dry, and then you have your irresponsible human beings who don't care about wildlife and the forests and things in the mountains. They go up there and they start a fire or they throw a cigarette butt and poof, the stuff goes up in flames instantly because it's incredibly dry. So if that describes, if you don't understand how dry it is with that description, then I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm sure you guys get the point. And I'm not digging D2, especially with bead blasted finish, because it's not a durable finish for D2 steel. I think that if it's D2, it should just be in satin or stonewash or etched or something or black coated, something to protect from corrosion. As much as D2 is a great steel, it's not bad at all. It's just, I don't understand the rust factor with it, but it is what it is. It's a tool steel, so I mean, you can always, grind off the rust on an axe, which I just did recently, which was so fun. The thing was completely rusted. And I just took my Dremel to it, and man, it looks so beautiful now. It's really cool looking. I should show you guys what it looks like. Actually, I think I'll put some pictures in there for you. See what I'm saying? They look good. It looks good like that, doesn't it? But yeah, so today's Who Wore It Better is the Civivi Brazen. And I have to say, I love the Civivi Brazen in the blacked out, murdered out, if you will, Tonto. I think it's attractive, and I love Civivi's Tontos. But this guy right here is exceptionally beautiful. The drop point, the shape of the blade, and the way they did the swedge at the top and then this flat right here, it's just beautiful. And then how they did the etching, it's phenomenal. They're both flat grinds. Let's test out the sharpness. Here we go. Stella's cutting paper again. Yeah. Civivi's knives don't come as sharp as, like, say, Tucson or Kaiser. Not always. Their sharpening jobs are very inconsistent. It's sharp, but nowhere near the quality sharpness that you would get from, say, like I said, Kaiser or uh, even Kubi, Kaiser, Tucson. The three best when it comes to that. This one is sharper, which is funny because you would think that they would take that extra time on a more premium version of the knife. Uh, with Damascus and micarta, I mean, sharpen it. You want it to come to get to the consumer the way it should be, intended, the way I'm sure Civivi intends. Yeah, this one I'm gonna throw an edge on this one. I'm gonna probably, I don't know what degree it's sharpened at, most likely like 20, 22 something. I'll do 15 or 17. That's my favorite angle to do things on. So that's what I will do. And it will be my first time sharpening Damascus. So that should be fun. But at least I will have that information to pass on to you guys. Yeah, it's sharp. It's just not as sharp as it could be. But yeah, I mean, what it comes down to is basically looks, and they're both beautiful in my eyes. This one I would beat the crap out of, and I would not do that with this one. This would just be like a more family-oriented carry, something nice and classy. But this is also the winner of the Who Wore It Better because it's just beautiful. I wouldn't mind darker scales to go with this, but yeah, this is just a beautiful knife. I love the way they did that blade. Oh my gosh. The tip is a little funky on this one. I've never received a knife with a tip that looks damaged. So, I don't know. I'm sure when I sharpen it, it'll be fine. It'll come out. But I've never received one like that, so it was a little weird. But other than that, everything is cool, and I love them both. But this one is definitely the looker of the two, and the winner of today's Who Wore It Better. Yeah. I am so stupid. I know you guys like when I sing to you. Okay, on that note, all right. I'll see you soon.